Hi, viewers. Welcome back to another episode of my show. In today's episode, we are going to talk about four major communication mistakes that you should avoid at all costs. And you should avoid, especially in high stake situations. So, there are situations which are career defining moments when every word counts. It takes a lifetime to build the rapport, but it takes a few seconds to lose it. So, there are a few things that you have to recognize when you are communicating and avoid these four mistakes. Mistake number one, don't tell people what they already know. In situations, there are many high stakes situations when you have to get to a point ASAP. Do your best to get a sense of what they already know so you don't waste time repeating information. So, use every question and every opportunity to show your ability to provide insight and think creatively to achieve shared outcomes. Number two, don't share too much information. This is a classic mistake when the pressure is on and it is overshare, but the key is to use a few words as possible to clearly and succinctly make your point. Use the precious time that person is giving you to streamline the message and get to the point. I know it's easier said than done. You can hone this by practicing this type of communication at work every single day. For big presentations or high stake meetings, prepare in advance by anticipating questions that you'll get asked and deciding how you'll succinctly reply to those questions. Number three, don't go into the room doubting yourself. So many people do that. I have done it. I've done that at several occasions. You may doubt yourself going into a big meeting or even providing your opinion, but don't, because people can sense that. The mind is everything. What you think is what you become. Overcome this by doing some mindset preparation before your next big meeting or conversation is happening. We should visualize the situation and practice all of the worst case scenarios and see the ways in which you can still succeed. When it's time for the real moment, it's like you have already done it. So it gets easier for you. So don't second doubt yourself. And the last one, very important one, don't get defensive. Picture this familiar scenario. A major project you're heading has gone sideways, and your boss wants an update. So when the heat is on, especially around explaining a perceived mistake, it's easy to get defensive, but don't do that. A question is an opportunity for connection. Choose to connect with these two simple steps. Show empathy or put yourself in that other person's or your boss's shoes and consider his perspective. Another step is serve your audience. Give an honest answer to their valid questions. You cannot control how your boss responds. You can only control how you communicate your point or your situation during that conversation window. Career defining moments like these leave many people floundering. But with the right preparation, you can show up with quick thinking, clarity, and confidence. I hope these tips have or will be helpful for you when you are trying to make an effective communication at work, and which will not put you under the bus by making these mistakes when you're making the communication and trying to get your point through in the person in front. With that, I take your leave. Stay safe, get vaccinated, and stop the spread. Thank you very much.